Today I'm going to show you what I do with my aloe vera. I don't just grow it just for it to be an ornamental plant. I actually use it internally and externally. As you can see here, some of the leaves are already missing. That's because I've been using it. And I have some other plants here that I'm growing because I want to always have aloe vera. So I'm going to cut a leaf off and I'm going to show you what I do with it. Get a nice fat one. So I'm going to go all the way as close to the stem without damaging it, and I'm just going to make a line right where it's growing in the same pattern. I don't want to damage the plant. There we go. This is my fresh picked homegrown aloe vera. Alright, so of course I'm going to put a pair of gloves on because this is bitter and I don't want it lingering on my hands. And I am going to cut my aloe vera. I usually just cut one side. I don't need to cut both sides. And I'm going to slice it like this, so that way I can get the pulp inside. And if you notice this yellow stuff right here, that's a latex from the aloe vera, and that's a very bitter part of it. But aloe vera is something I grew up using, and we would use latex and all. So what I do with my aloe vera is I take a shot of aloe vera for 5 days at a time. So I'm just going to scrape this into the shot glass. And this is just one of the many things I do with aloe vera. You can mix it with orange juice if you like. Some people mix it with a fresh egg, which I've never personally done. And this is all the stuff that I grew up doing and seeing. And this was just to maintain the body. Split this open some more so I can get the meat. Look at all that good flesh. And yes, it is bitter because the latex is in it. I can tolerate it because I've been doing it, and I've been doing it for a long time, like I said. So I have no issues with the latex. It does not hurt me. It doesn't give me diarrhea or anything like that. My stomach is just used to it. So I'm going to keep scraping that good stuff. And aloe has a lot of benefits in it. You can do your research and decide if you want to include that in your healthy things to do. But first you want to consult with your physician. I'm not giving any medical advice here. I'm just telling you what I do and how I use my aloe vera. If I'm growing it, I might as well use it because it has health benefits. I know what it does. I know it's good for. So I'm just going to shot this. Voila. And I'm used to it. Next, I am going to show you another way you can use your aloe vera. Get another piece. I use aloe vera in my hair. I washed my hair this morning when I took my shower, so I am going to show you. And it's still wet, so. I'll just take the aloe vera like this and I'll put it in my hair, and it stays in my hair till I wash it again whenever I feel the need to wash my hair. And like I said, this is what we grew up using. This is what we grew up doing. using aloe vera in my hair. And this is just gonna go in there and air dry. You can use aloe vera on your skin. And like I said, I use it internally and externally. Make sure I get every spot. I can't tell you that I use this aloe vera every time I wash my hair. I'm not growing that much aloe vera. I hope to grow that much, and that's why I transplanted the pups that I had on that big plant. So I pretty much want to just put it in my scalp area. Make sure I get it in real good. And look, there's still some pulp in there, so I'm just gonna take the knife and scrape it some, just to make sure I get everything off. Look how much is still in there. So a little goes a long way, because you can keep scraping and scraping and you'll keep getting the pulp. You don't have to use it in your hair. You don't have to ingest it if you don't want to. You can just keep it as an ornamental plant if you like, because it's pretty. It's a pretty plant. It cleans the air. So either way, once you have an aloe vera plant, you have health benefits. Growing up, it was a common thing to do for a household to at least have an aloe vera plant in their yard. So I am just gonna let this air dry. Another thing I do with aloe vera is, see, there's some chunks in here that I'm gonna have to pick it out, but see, because this is gonna dry, it's gonna be like a white speck that I need to take out. But this is just gonna air dry, and that's it. In a couple of days, I'll just use some essential oils in my hair. I make my own rosemary oil. I just grow my rosemary and I use it with a carrier oil. Or I buy the organic tea tree oil, castor oil. Let me just grab it and show you real quick. See, I buy the 100% pure organic castor oil, and I buy the tea tree oil, and they are not cheap. A little bit goes a long way, but that's besides the point. What I also do with aloe vera is I put it on my skin. I'll just get a face cloth and I'll soak it in hot water, and I'll wrap my face in it like this. And I'll just steam my face. And when that's done, I'll just take the aloe vera, like so. And I'll just rub it in on my face. Because aloe vera cleans out toxicity in your body. And because it's so cleansing and it's good for you and it has all these health benefits, I tend to gravitate to that stuff because that's the knowledge I have. Even though I may use other things at times, I'm not saying I don't use other things, right? I do, but I also use aloe vera because I have the plant here. I put it in my hair, I put it on my skin, and occasionally I'll just use other stuff that I may buy in the store that smells good for, reasons that I would like to use it for. So that's what I do with my aloe vera plant. If you don't have an aloe vera plant, you should get one, just because it's so cleansing. It cleanses the air in your home. So this is what I pretty much do. But yeah. And aloes grows in abundance, so if you've had an aloe plant for a while, you'll notice that you'll have a lot of pups in it. You can transplant those pups and grow more aloe and use more aloe because it's really good for you, right? So like I said, I use this, I take this shot, a glass, and I would do it, and both my husband and I would do it. We'll do it for 5 days, and that's as long as we have aloe growing. Sometimes I tend to want to give the plant a chance to catch up itself, and at those times we don't use it. We use other natural remedies. But that's my aloe journey. I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time right here on Fifi's Journey.